Hi. Hi. I don't know. I've been thinking about maybe starting up this YouTube channel again. I mean, it never really went away. Obviously, but I just like stopped creating videos. But I think I wanna start. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna be posting every Thursday or whatever. I'm gonna be posting more quality over quantity. I'm not gonna be, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna post whenever I feel like posting. I'm not gonna, so it's whenever I have something to share, I'll share it. And right now I feel like reacting to one of my older videos called My Experience Being Engaged at 19 and Married at 20. I know it's not a unique experience, but it is fairly young, and I haven't watched this video in a long time, and I think it would be fun. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Stop judging me. I know you're not, and just kidding. Anyways, sorry. So I'm gonna watch it now, and I'm gonna react to it and see what's changed, because that was 5 years ago, and I've been married now for 7 years. Gonna be 7. Going on 7. Going on 8. We're going on. We've been married for a little bit. Anyways.
Oh my goodness. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from today's title, I am going to be talking about my experience with getting engaged at 19 and married at 20.
Oh yeah, I had a little intro channel.
20? Oh my gosh, that's too young to be married. Okay.
I do agree. It is very young to be married. Especially like the older you get, you're like, oh my god, that is, yeah, really young. But I don't regret it, and things have turned out fine. So I mean, exactly.
Anyways, if you're not my family and friends and you're watching this, some backstory is that, well, like I said, I'm married. But I met my husband. His name is Ben. I met him when we were in middle school. He was in grade 7. I was in grade 8. I don't know if we met at youth group or if we met at school drama. I don't remember. And then our friend groups kind of.
I think we met at drama, and then because we met at drama, when we went to youth group, we were more familiar with each other. I'm pretty sure that's how that happened.
Merged together, and we were friends, and we would have like friend movie nights and everything like that. So we started dating when I was 15 or 16. I don't quite remember when, but yeah. So yes, we are.
Technically, we started officially dating when I was 16, because my parents had a rule I wasn't allowed to date till I was 17. But we basically consider ourselves dating before that. So technically when I was 16, but even more technically when I was 15. So
High school sweethearts. So yeah, we dated all throughout high school, and it was just splendid. That sounded sarcastic. It wasn't sarcastic. It really was a great time, which is why I married him. Anyways, I don't remember when, but
I think the sarcasm part came from that I didn't love school in general, and then that played into that. That's why that was like. Also, I'm really bad at talking, and yeah, well, I'm not terrible at talking, but I'm not. There are people that are more. See, Jesus Christ, I'm not. Anyways.
in high school, we knew that we wanted to get married, and we wanted to marry each other after we both graduated. Like, we didn't have anything set in stone or anything. It was just like, we knew that we wanted to be together. Something that I always found funny while we were dating in high school is that throughout our relationship, so many people told me, they're like, oh, it's just puppy love. Like, it's just puppy love. Don't get your hopes up. Like, high school relationships, like, statistically, they don't last. So, like, just so you know. I was like, yeah, as if I didn't know that. Like, everyone knows that. you know? I don't know. But also, like, thank you for that useless, discouraging information. There were also actually a lot of
Um, yeah, there were a lot of negative, people, negative talk around our relationship when we were dating, and I get it to an extent. Like, we were really young, and I'm sure some people thought that maybe they were like trying to prepare my feelings for future possibilities. Um, but I definitely think people could have gone about it in a different way. Uh, it and actually, they were wrong because look at us now. We're still together. We're still together.
encouraging people throughout our relationship as well. But most surprisingly, it was actually our teachers that were supportive. They're like, you know what, you guys make a cute couple, and I can see you lasting. And like, oh my gosh, I hope you guys make it because you just make such a great couple. And I'm like, thank you. But yeah, that was mostly my teachers. It's actually people from my church that were telling me that we weren't.
Yeah, my teachers were. I loved my teachers. That actually is the part that I liked about school. I liked my teachers, and I liked learning. Um, I've never been a fan of like hierarchies and like cliques and whatever. So yeah, but no, I really enjoyed my teachers. I and they were supportive of mine and Ben's relationship for some reason. Maybe I think I say in here, but because like they were around me more than other people, so they could like see how we interacted with each other. Maybe, I don't know.
Make it, and that it's a high school relationship and it's puppy love and it means nothing. Our relationship meant nothing. And so that kind of hurt from the people that were supposed to be, you know, the closest to me were telling me, like, you know, kind of bringing me down a little bit. And then the people that, I mean, but then I did spend more time with my teachers than I did with people at church. You know what I mean? So they saw our relationship more than church people did. So yeah, from the get-go, people were telling us that we weren't going to make it. Not everyone, like I just said, but you know, negatives for some reason stick out more than positives, unfortunately. Yeah, and that was all just while we were dating. I could go
They don't have to though. That's all I'm gonna say for that.
more in depth about that, but we are not talking about our dating experience. I'm talking about getting engaged at 19. Very young, I am aware. Next, thank you next. So, yes, after we graduated, I graduated, like I'm a year older than him, so I graduated, and then the next year he graduated, and so we got engaged in August of 2018. So yeah, it wasn't that long ago. After we got engaged in August, that is
It was a little bit ago now.
when the fun started, she stated sarcastically. And like being engaged was not the bad part at all. Like I love being engaged because it meant I was going to get married eventually to Ben, and that was very exciting to me because I love the man, you know? That sounds so weird. I am bad at talking, so don't come for me. I mean, you can judge me if you want. I judge myself all the time, so anyways, but yeah.
I still stand by that. I'm very used to being judged, so you could say shit about me and I'll be like, I might probably agree with you actually. Anyways.
I love the guy. To no end. There was no end. If there was an end, I wouldn't have it. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways. But yeah, so being engaged wasn't the bad part. It was just all of the unnecessary comments that came along with it because we were so young. And we still are young. So I mean. Anyways, the people.
I still think we're young, even now. Like, I'm only 27 now. I think I was, 20 here? No, this was 5 years ago. Anyways, either way, this is random, but I got ID'd the other day, and I showed her my ID, and then she looked at it, and she was like, oh, you're old, and then give it to me. I was like, no, I'm not, I'm 27! I'm 27! I still don't think 27 is old. I even remember being, like when I was in high school, and when people were like, oh my god, I'm 30, I'm so old, I'm ancient, and I was like, don't look old to me, don't look old to me. But I don't know, that's just something I've never understood is, or just, yeah, I don't consider you old until you're like, I don't know, late 60s or 70s maybe. That's just me though. So, I don't know, maybe you do think I'm old. Am I unk? Am I chopped? Chopped unk? Anyways. Keep saying anyways.
Like, friends and families, like close friends and family, they were very supportive, and like, they were like, yes, 100%, you guys are great together, get married, yeah. Although there were still some people who were close to us who did not congratulate us, but that is okay. Not everyone, you're not gonna please everyone, and that's not your duty in life, is to please everyone. You just have to live your life and be happy, as long as you're not hurting anyone. It was random.
I still stand by that. I think it's really important to take care of yourself and your mental health and your nervous system, and I think you know we what am I trying to say? I don't know what I'm trying to say. This might get cut out. But I still think that rings true. Like, you're not going to please everyone. You're not going to be liked by everyone, and I don't think you should be liked by everyone, because if you are, I don't know, I feel like it means that you don't really stand for anything. And that's a point that I had to come to, because I feel like I really wanted to be liked by everyone when I was younger, and I was trying to appease everyone, and so I wouldn't ever share how I really felt about things. But I was containing a big part of myself. And it's okay to share your opinions, and if people don't like them, there will be some people out there that like them to an extent. Obviously, this is all I feel like, without being like, listen, talk to your therapist, not me. I'm just reacting to my old videos.
Strangers who I didn't know that well, that were telling me and Ben really discouraging things, and I was like, what? I don't know you. Why are you telling me I shouldn't be getting married because I'm too young? Like, you don't know me.
That's true. There was a lot of like people. They weren't strangers, but they were like people from, they were around the town, and yeah, they for some reason just didn't have anything positive to say. Positive. They didn't have anything positive to say.
You don't know my story. You don't know how long I've been with the guy.
The guy.
Ben. Yeah, they were always like, so are you engaged? Are you sure you want to do that? No, I'm being forced. Please help me. This is a call for help. I mean, I guess sometimes that can be the case, but this is not one of those times. You know what I mean? Is it an arranged marriage? I'm like, no, what? Oh, you're getting married? How fun with that? And literally, someone I hadn't talked to in 2 years, I hadn't seen in 2 years because I think they moved. I'm not sure. They just kind of dropped off the face of the planet. But I mean, I also wasn't close with them ever. I maybe talked to them in my life like twice or 3 times maybe at most.
Honestly, I'm gonna skip this story because the person that I'm talking about, I still have yet to think about them. Like, why did that bother me? Why did I let that bother me? It was like, yeah, same, like, girl, I don't know you. First of all, yeah, no, like, why are you being discouraging? But also, why did I let that bother me? Because I don't know you, weirdo.
So I didn't know them, but also at that point I hadn't seen them for 2 years because I don't know what happened to them. Anyways, but they came back. I was at work, and she was like, oh, before my wedding. So like, I don't think think that's the best idea. What, maybe you're visiting or you moved back, but Miss May, like, why is your first thought to be discouraging? And like, she wasn't the only one. It was so many people that were like that. And I was like, but they were all people that I didn't know that well, you know, and that didn't know me that well. They maybe thought that they knew me because it's a small town and everyone thinks that they know everyone, but you don't really.
I'll go even farther than that. I don't even think it's just a small town thing. I think that people think that they know you based on your social media presence. Oh? Oops. Yeah, based on your social media presence, when that's not true at all, because everyone, myself included, posts what they want people to see on social media, but we all have our own private lives that, like, we don't need to know every single detail about each other's lives. And you don't know me based on my social media. I don't know you based on your social media. The only way I know you for real is if I'm like meeting with you in person. I have your phone number. We actually hang out and talk and stuff. If we don't do any of those things, then I'm sorry, you don't know me. You know a perception of me that you hold in your head, but that's not me.
You only know what they show you. You know what I mean? So in my head, I was like, yes, I'm ready. Mind your business, Miss Ma'am. But I did not say that. I was just, I'm the awkward person I am. Was like, yeah, I think so. But also, so.
Now I would be like, what an odd thing to say. Why would you say that to me? Huh? Just kidding. I wouldn't say it like that, but I would say something. I don't let things slide anymore, because why are you being... Why are you being...
Being on like not confident probably also didn't help the case. So she's finally like, oh, she's not very confident. She's not ready to get married. It's like, no, I'm just not confident around people that I feel uncomfortable around. And then there were the people that thought I was getting.
Not that I felt uncomfortable around her, but there's just some people where, like... Well, not even some people, just I felt like I couldn't... just... Like I said, I wanted to appease everybody, so I just didn't share my thoughts. And so when I was in situations where I knew that my opinions and thoughts are different than whoever I'm around, then I'm uncomfortable. Not that I'm uncomfortable being around the person, but I feel uncomfortable because I feel like a shell of who I am, in a sense. Or I felt, because I don't do that anymore. Anyways,
Married because I was pregnant. And they were like, oh, are you pregnant? And I'm like, no, I'm not pregnant. Have I gained weight? Probably, but not because I'm pregnant. And then they're like, oh, but you're gonna have kids like right after you get married, right? And I was like, no, I am not. Like, kids aren't even.
we have a cat. One cat. Still.
Thought in our head right now.
This is taking way longer than I thought it was going to.
Have kids. Some people our age have kids, and that's totally fine. Make the decisions what work best for you. But for us, we don't want to have kids anytime soon. So, and I would say that. And they were like, well, then why are you getting married? I'm like,
because we love each other.
what? Do people just get married because they have kids together? Is that what marriage is? Is just because you get pregnant or because you're being forced?
I will say, if people get married just because they have kids together, like it was an accident or something like that, I do commend them, because then they stepped up and, you know, became a parent, which, yeah. Anyways, I don't think it's something that you like that you should do, because I think that, you know, you can make situations work. Humans are adaptable for a reason, but I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. Point is, like I said in the video, do what's best for you. Do what's best for you.
Very, very confused. But I think it was all confusion because we were so young. They're like, how could you be so young and want to get married? Because like people have it in their head was like, once you get married, you lose your freedom. But we didn't see it like that. But also like, like, just realize that everyone is different. You know what I mean? So just because you think that your freedom got taken away, that doesn't mean that's how it is for everybody. So those comments happened all throughout our engagement, which was, it got really tiring. I was like, can you...
It did get tiring, but now from my perspective is that I don't really remember any of them. So this is not something that I think about anymore. I just, well, except for right now because of this video. But all these problems are so minor and insignificant. They're not insignificant. Little me cared about them. So but I don't know.
People just be happy for me and Ben? I guess not. At least strangers. Then we got married a year later when I was 20. And so after we got married, there was a really small window. Crazy. Hi, baby. So there was a small window where people were very supportive, and they were like, "Oh, congratulations! You know, I hope you guys have a great life together," and like, you know, nice comments. And I was like, "Thank you so much! Oh my gosh! Like, yeah, people are being supportive. Love this. Love that for us." But
I'm gonna speed this up.
that did not last long. That really only lasted as long as our honeymoon. But then literally as soon as I got back from our honeymoon, not right away, but like pretty soon right after our honeymoon, people would come into where I worked and they would be like, "Oh, look, it's the married girl." And I'm like, "Yup, that's me." And then they're like, "Oh."
That's fair. Lots of people were very sarcastic to me about us getting married, and I have a feeling people thought that we weren't gonna last very long. I mean, yeah, well, I guess I said in here that, yeah, some people did say that. So, so far it's been 7 years, almost. So, yeah.
How is it? And I'm like, it's good. Like, I really enjoy being married. I mean, I've only been married for a week, so, but like, I don't know, it didn't change much. It's still Ben. I'm still me. Now we just live together. I don't know. But they were like, "Are you sick of him yet? Oh my gosh, are you just like so miserable?" And I'm like, "No."
I kind of don't feel like finishing this video. It's kind of just negative, and which isn't like a bad thing. That's where I was in my lifetime. But thinking about it now, it's like about this video and all the things that I'm complaining about just there are bigger problems in the world, and basically just ignore things that people say, especially people that don't know anything about you. Yeah. So basically this video kind of feels irrelevant now. I was just complaining about negative things that people say, or that people said. But we're still together, and we're still, oh yeah, one thing that I think I said in the video is that, like, people are always like, it's a lot of hard work, and I've yet to find the work. I think, like, I think life's hard. Life is a lot of work. To to have a sustainable life and sustainable relationships in general is a lot of work. So yeah, marriage is hard work, but that's because any relationship is hard work. And when I say hard work, I don't know what other people meant by hard work. I thought that some people meant like you were fighting all of the time and whatever. And so I was like, no, it's not hard work. So I guess it depends on what your definition of hard work is. I still wouldn't consider it hard work or even like that much effort, because he's still my best friend, and it's easy to talk to him, and our communication skills are good, and so I don't know. Obviously, is it perfect? No, nothing's perfect, but we're happy, and yeah, we're doing good. So that's The experience being engaged at 19 and married at 20 is that it can happen and it can be good. Is it the norm? No. Is it abnormal? No. Everyone's path is unique and different, and listen to your heart. That sounds cheesy, but actually, yeah. And think about things. Like, don't be impulsive, but like, I don't know. Everything that I said I was gonna do, I have done. And people doubted me. And I don't know. Basically, trust yourself. Because I don't know about you, but I was taught growing up not to trust myself. And not to trust, and to only... But I'm here to tell you that that's wrong. Trust yourself unless you're going through like something where you can't trust your thoughts. But I'm not talking about that. That's a different topic. Anyways, there you go. That's my video. Maybe I'll react to other videos. We'll see. Have a good day. Rest of your day, whatever time it is that you're watching this. Bye.